Um, okay. Here's the deal, ladies and gentlemen. We have some work to do. Specifically, revolving around this little struggle bus. This little guy right here. He's a little guy. Um, last time we were doing this, we pretty much developed the entirety of his enclosure, and I was cool with the way it turned out. Obviously, we didn't do the outside yet, right? However, we were in the midst of trying to enclose him in the enclosure, and the man's destroys all the trees. Like, he crushes everything. Like, because he's considered a titan, right? Any type of plant life he goes near, he crushes, which makes it a little difficult to work with him. Actually, we need a name for him. I think we're gonna call him One-Eye Willie. Because how could you not, right? It's an opportunity there that we absolutely need to take advantage of. Let's just slap him in there. Hopefully he doesn't die. Right? Oh, dude, it's that easy, right? Well. Huh? Alright, so let's try the rock this time. I don't think the rock picks up the Cyclops, but we can definitely get the Sheeps. Dude, calm down. Okay. Oh. You're causing me problems, Willie. What can we work on in the meantime? We need to add a little bit of depth to this wall. The back wall is a bit flat, right? I'd like to just put a couple of staircases in the corner, just kind of the same manner as this, right? I think we can make staircases out of terracotta. It's fine. I think that looks good there. I wasn't sure what I was doing at first, but I think it turned out just fine. Okay, let's take a few more of these blocks and expand this platform just a little bit. I think something like that'll work. And then we put the 2x2 pillar like right about there, mate. Right bloody there. So we're missing wood. We'll take some of this wood. We're gonna need actually a lot more jungle wood. Is there a texture that goes really well with jungle wood that's also wood? We're gonna find out here. In fact, you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna step out of my comfort zone a little bit. We're gonna take this shader pack off so that we're looking at the other textures, like the original vanilla textures, right? And then specifically build this entire thing and then jump back into the shader pack and see what it looks like afterwards. How are we gonna do this? I'm thinking something like that. And then we put more stairs in here. That's not that bad. Cool, dude. Not bad. We need leaves and maybe a change of music. I don't know. Okay, there's two ways we could go about this. We could kind of represent like this randomness that this one has, where it's just blocks kind of scattered a bit everywhere. Or we could do a little something that we tried and see how to hear. It's a little tough to see with the glass in the way. So we go into this like really dark palette, really strong, sturdy palette, into this lighter, grayer, like smoother palette as we continue our way up. I think I might want to do something like that. Okay, we got a situation here. A bit of a conundrum. So if you've noticed, these entryways are both quite low. And that's played into our design at the top quite a lot. We've been provided not a ton of space, but just a little bit of space, enough space to work with whatever type of build we got going on here. And these, what do they call it? Speleothems kind of take up a lot of verticality. And it's been fine. It worked out just fine for all these two other caves because the entrance is quite low. Given that this is a very big, tall boy who seems to be stuck on that one block. I don't know why he's not moving. He must be like a little stuck. I don't know. He'll be all right. Maybe he'll work his way out eventually. But basically, we made the entrance itself much taller. We have much less room to work with up here in comparison to the rest of these. Now, we were already struggling with room on the rest of these builds. Like, we had such a hard time. We originally started here making a sea serpent. It just didn't work. We just didn't have enough space. We tried working a trident in there, not enough space. So we ended up coming up with something real weird and silly that worked with the space that we have. I think that works just fine. I like it. But now we have even less space. So it's going to feel real bad if we don't try to create something similar to these, right? Because this whole pattern that we got going on here with the Speleothems, I like it. I really like it. But I think it's going to be real difficult to make it work in this area. So how do we do it? These are the challenges that we're talking about. This is what you want. You want to like push yourself outside your comfort zone. You don't want to build the same old house over and over again with the same pillars and the same foundation and the same chests inside with the window in between. You gotta like really stretch yourself, like freaking Mr. Fantastic or something. Speleothems. I definitely want to put some of those in here. Man, I wish you could make them out of wood. But Jasper looks quite similar. And we have a bunch of Jasper upstairs. Tell you what, I was gonna wait until the very end of this build to do this, but since we're kind of in a pickle here, let's swap back to our shader pack and see how we're feeling. That volcano, that orange from the lava is very, very bright. In a good way. It just kind of overshadows these red accents from the red cave crystals. Ooh, yeah. I think yellow might be it. The yellow brings out this gold color a little bit more. I think we take some roots along the side here. Drag them down. Man, it does bug me a little bit that it's just so like flat around the edges, but we just gotta be patient on that part of it. I'm not quite ready to bite off these corners that are segmented in between the different displays. It was an old cartoon from back in the day. Old heads that are getting gray like myself might remember it. It was called The Kids Next Door. Yeah? And The Kids Next Door was this group of young kids that they worked as like these undercover like agents of protection. They protected like the neighborhood and stuff from like the baddies. And they had this gigantic tree house in the middle of the town that like was their home base. And man, I don't even remember most of that show, but that's kind of what it's giving me vibes of with the trees. What's killing me is the fact that our friggin' Cyclops is stuck on that wooden fence. We have to fix that right now. That's getting fixed. Please don't pick me up. Oh, he's busting up his trees, dog. Dang it, he just busted up all his trees. Oh man, that hurts that happened just then. Super sheep, dude! Oh, we're gonna fall. I don't remember where home is. I got lost. I think he may have stepped on the sheep too, and that's how they died. Because that's what's doing it. Because he's considered a titan, right? And when you wear the Titan ring, you crush all the leaves and foliage and stuff, and you can crush small things as well. I think that might be what's happening. He's like not intentionally killing the sheep, but he crushed the sheepies. Are we still invisible? We have 3 minutes. Can he see us? With our hat on? Sorta. We almost died? Oh my gosh, dude, we almost lost our cleaver and our bow just then. He actually did kill us. If it weren't for the broken heart, we would have died just then. But what the broken heart does, if you don't know, it says lethal damage destroys the empty heart containers instead. Okay, alright, I'm satisfied there. Let's move forward. What's next? So this is gonna be for the Medusa. How do we feel about the size of this room? Can we comfortably display the Gorgon as well as some pillars in the corners? And I think we could. I think we could comfortably display some pillars, statues, and the Gorgon in here. I don't want everything to be super spread out. I want everything to be relatively close. And I think we'll probably do a statue, a statue, a statue, a statue, a statue, a statue. Maybe we'll go like 6 or something. Well, we'll see. Well, it depends on what we turn into statues and how big it is and all that. I've been freaking dying to use endstone because it's such a nice block, and I never get to use it anywhere because it just never works right. Yeah, but the nether brick, dude. The nether brick may be too dark. You know what? The nether brick would be a good accent. I think I like the nether brick better. I think soul sand has its place somewhere. I just don't know where yet. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I know it was a little bit of an abrupt ending there, but we did end up going to place a little bit of arc later on that day. I hope you guys enjoyed all this. We were definitely going to be continuing this excuse me. We're going to be continuing this project into the future. And as far as the fan art goes for today, this last little segment of the video is going to be dedicated to that. And it's not your typical fan art. We definitely normally just do like an image with the artist's name and whatnot. But this is quite an extensive bit of work that has been done. And I just pulled a little bit of a chunk from the previous stream that was dedicated to that. So please check that out. Also, subscribe to the channel. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope I see you on the next one. Bye. So meet Phoebe, your unintentionally new hologram assistant and friend. She's very peppy and happy to meet you. She will be assisting you as you traverse your new life. It appears that she has some ideas of what lies ahead of you and beyond the facilities. Whatever it is, she refuses to tell you by steering the conversation elsewhere. Phoebe monitors your vitals and greatly boosts your sanity due to having a human enough companion accompanying you everywhere. That's cool. So, like, Phoebe's on the watch? Is that what's going on here? Nice. More dramatic, more dramatic. Alright, I'll try. Hold on. Let me find the next one. Sanity room. You have found a sanity room. Sanity rooms are just that. Wait, little hollow. Wait, what's the voice here? What do we do? You have found your sanity room. Sanity rooms are just that. Rooms that improve your sanity. You may stumble across one occasionally as you traverse the facility. These rooms include many forms of plant life. However, there are no animals to be found within them, as these were used as break rooms by the workers, according to Phoebe, that is. I think that's the level of drama that we need here, right? Dude, we watched the entirety of Vita Carnus on one of our streams, and it had me all weirded out. There was a point in the Vita Carnus video where there was like somebody pounding on a door audibly, and dude, it sounded so realistic because like my headphones have this like three-dimensional sound barrier, so you can tell where things are at audibly in the games, and the pounding on the door in that video sounded like somebody at my door, and I freaking shat my pants, dude. Like, because it was so loud, and it was like perfect timing for like a creature jumping out at your face, and I was like, dude, dang it, dude. Wait, calm down, that's too much drama. Just gave a warning. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Wait, so too much drama? You're the biggest fan? I didn't know what it was until Doorknob told me about it, and he was like, you gotta watch this on stream, and it got me all weirded out. I was like, this is uncomfortable, man, because it's very realistic. The whole documentary is very well written, and I just was like, oh, ugh. Gave me the chills watching that video, man. What's up, Scythe? You have found a lab room. Lab rooms are a commonality in this facility. Despite that, they greatly impact your sanity. Your sanity will decrease drastically when you discover one of these rooms, so it is best to stay out. In the event that you keep discovering them, you will find that little by little your sanity will go down less and less as they become numb to as you become numb to your new reality. While that may seem like a good thing, make sure not to become too numb, as numbness can lead to a lack of humanity. Return to sanity rooms often to retain your humanity. Lab room. Interesting. So there's like creatures and stuff in these vats, like hooked up to like stuff, like cables and tubes and stuff, and they're floating in this like this juice. Dude, I want to, guys, I want to see some more detailed drawings about this kind of stuff. Like I see that these are like starter sketches. I would love to see like some like polished drawings of certain images and scenes, because this is giving me some really good vibes here. I like it. I feel like there could be like a whole comic book or an anime written about this type of topic. It's really interesting so far. Oh, please give a warning about this one. Animal abuse. Back in time, back it up, rewind. Guys, by the way, animal abuse warning. All right. Now we'll read the lab rooms. This is the first one I saw when I opened this up earlier, dude. That is so sick. I like the idea of that. Like missing the bottom jaw, dude. It gets better. All right, good, okay. This heavily reminds me of Vita Carnis, like with those spiky legs and stuff. It's interesting. All right. You have discovered a fox, ? Mutant. This mutant has many more legs and would be considered normal. Each leg is pointed at the end and is hard and deadly sharp, despite them appearing to be rotted. The tail of this creature is covered in a manger of fur and like the rest of the body, but it is semi-solid. I'm sorry, I'm struggle bussing, but it is semi-solidified, making it a dangerous weapon so that it can be used like a club in combination with a whip. The most obvious feature is the torn and wide open mouth of this monster. Fangs protrude from every angle, and the cheeks are torn from the creature's extending its jaw. The creature does not have eyes, and so can't be hindered by a flashbang. Rather, this creature can be scared away by sound, as it has many more ears than usual. Ooh, dude. I'm getting like Ninetales vibes from it a little bit. That is sick. Wait, the longer the mutants live, the more deformed they get, eventually gaining more and more strength. An elder fox would have lived for so long that the mutation itself takes a physical form, seemingly like a parasite. After a long time, the now physical mutations can alter more things than just the living. Oh, dude. It's very Vita Carnis-esque. Oh, here we go. The parasites would take forms similar to a human. They would try to crawl out of the fox. Their slimy bodies and shrieking faces would be enough to frighten any living person. Your shift key's stuck? That's okay. I like it. Scythe, you better not. Yay, dude. His face is all like... That's crazy. Alright, updated art below. You have discovered an Elder Fox trophy. Man, this kind of stuff also really makes me want to play Skyrim, dude. I've got Skyrim. I bought it when it was on sale the other day for like $4. How could you not buy it for $4? So I cannot freaking wait to play Skyrim, dude. Oh my gosh. Skyrim 5. The one where you, well, never mind. I don't want to spoil it. If you haven't played or seen Skyrim yet, what are you doing with your life? Go do it right now. Or maybe just wait for us to do the playthrough. Okay, sorry. So you've discovered an Elder Fox trophy. The trophy is the Elder form, or the older form. Whoop. I lost my spot. Or the older, more developed form of the fox mutant. One of the two, that is. The trophy uses the life force of its original vessel to gain strength and eventually grow more powerful enough to show its true form. However, It will keep its original vessel within it, displaying it on its back like a trophy, and also using it as armor. The fur is incredibly spiky and has hardened over time. The parasite's grown 2 of its original legs out into the arms and the other 2 into large taloned legs. The parasites keep its other original legs in the event that it loses one, and its new one and loses one of its new larger ones. Those small ones will regrow after an amount of time into bigger versions. The elder trophy uses its large scythe-like arms to kill its prey. The large talons on its feet can be used to trample its prey if needed. However, they are primarily used for traction. The parasite has many mouths on its body. However, it primarily eats using its tail. What? How's that happen? You're gonna wait for the playthrough? Sweet. Cool. Primarily eats using its tail, which is now able to split into 2 to reveal its multitude of sharp teeth. The mouth starts from the tail, but it needs to swallow a larger target. But if it needs to swallow a larger target, the torso of the parasite can open up like a zipper to fully engulf it. Dude, the visual that is like providing is outrageous. In fact, it reminds me a lot of Bryson whenever he sees a cheesecake on a table. He just like he just unzips his butt and then engulfs the cheesecake. That's crazy. For example, it can encase you into a cage of its bones. The rib cage of the fox would open up and snap close when a target is close. The meat. Wait, go look at the updated art of it. Oh, sorry. Wait, is this the updated art? Oh, ignore this one. Sorry, updated. All right, hold on. We'll get there. The meat and flesh of the target would be consumed by the fox while the bones would still be added to its body to use for more capture. Dude, that is crazy. Sorry, I definitely read it wrong. It says do not read this one. I read that one. Yeah, sorry. Alright, there's the pinned messages. So this is... Got it. I'm assuming this is the updated one. The words are the same on the updated one? Okay. Alright, so the words are the same, but this is the art for it. Nice, dude. So, like, the tail, like, unzips. That's freaking outrageous. You know that one Pokemon that, I'm blanking on the name of the Pokemon, but it's like a plant, and its tail is quite large, like a flytrap, like a Venus flytrap, but it, like, has a mouth on its tail. Hold on. The Mawile. This thing. That's kind of what the tail reminds me of. That's crazy. The scythe hands are your favorite? Dude, they're pretty freaking sick. A Mawile. Yeah, dude, Kite, that's what I'm talking about. How'd you know that? I'm not good at I mean, I know that the Mawile's not the newest of Pokemon, but like, I'm a freaking Pokemon sweat when it comes to the old ones. Whoa, sorry, I got distracted. Check that out. That's crazy. That's really well detailed. Big Monch. The Mega Evo is insane. I was also thinking of having another creature. You don't have to draw this, but it's just ideas. The Lurker. At first, you'll only notice the Lurker has a pair of glowing red eyes hiding in the dark. Lurkers won't immediately attack you, but if you get too close, they'll go out of their way to give you the most painful and slow death possible. Being too close to a Lurker can affect you mentally. They drain the essence from your brain. This can have many effects But the lurkers only use this for hunting prey. Lurkers can slowly take the shapes of loved ones to lure you into their targets. You can notice if they're fake by loved one acting with a different personality, glitching back and forth from the lurker's true form and your loved ones. This can change if you are close to the lurker for a long time. The loved one telling you to get closer. The lurker's true form can only show once they are out of the dark. They appear as humanoid, darkened figures with their eyes scooped out of their sockets, as well as their mouth constantly being opened as if they were constantly screaming. What? Oh, it's written? Sorry. What do you mean it's better written? I feel like that was really well written already. I saw you guys chatting out of the corner of my eye, but I was like, I don't want to interrupt the paragraph, so I'm just gonna keep reading and ignore what they're saying. I like you guys yoinked it right out from underneath me. You yoinked that paragraph right out from underneath me. You know what I can do? You know what I can do? Watch this. Just in spite of that. Hold on, I gotta find it. Oh, I can't wait. Alright, I was gonna try to pull up the deleted message, but it only says that there was a message deleted. Alright. That one's creepy, I don't like it. The other one has all the details? Okay. Oh, I don't like that, dude. That's creepy. And the OG, okay, alright. I'll start over. At first, you'll notice that the lurkers as a pair of glowing red eyes hiding in the dark. Lurkers won't immediately attack you, rather observing you. Oops, sorry, I got a not important message on my phone. Excuse me. If you get close enough, they will go out of their way to give you the most painful and slow death possible. Being too close to a lurker can affect you mentally as they drain the essence of your brain. This can have many effects, but the lurker only uses this form for hunting prey. Only uses this for hunting prey. Alright. We're cool? We're reading the right one? I know, it reminds me strongly of the Mimic. Being around lurkers will drain your sanity significantly. Lurkers have an odd capability to see inside your head and can slowly take the shape of loved ones to lure in as their target. You can notice if they are fake by a loved one acting with a different personality, glitching back and forth with the lurker's true form to your loved one. This can change if you are close to the lurker for a long time as it knows more about them. The loved one beckoning for you to get closer. The lurker's true form can only show once they are out of the dark. They appear as humanoid darkened figures with their eyes scooped out of their sockets, their mouths constantly open as if they were to have no other choice. There is one way to kill it. The only way to defeat a lurker is to completely separate your relationship to the loved one that it chooses to mimic. This would confuse the lurker and eventually kill it. Once a lurker chooses a target to mimic, they can't go back. Separating connections with a loved one is not an easy feat. If this is done correctly, you would no longer have any attachment to that person. That's a really interesting twist. I didn't really see that coming. Wow. I mean, when you consider that, like, dude, if you were to like take these aspects and put them together into like an anime, like, that could make for some seriously juicy drama. That would be good. Ron, that was smooth, buddy. I see what you're doing. I see what you did there. Sick, dude. Look at those eyes. That's so good, man. This is a wonderful time to plug the Discord. If you guys are new here, by all means, check out the Discord channel. There's a lot of fun in there. As you can see, we've got a whole bunch of channels designated to all sorts of stuff, artwork being one of them. Guys, that is awesome. I'm thoroughly impressed. I would love to see more of that too. So stay tuned. I would love to use some of that as fan art as well. So I know that was a shameless plug, wasn't it? You might add more. I'd like to see you guys add more. Heck yeah, dude. Well done, guys. Very well done.